Welcome everybody. We are going to enter the third series that I've casted today. I've already casted Tarson and HuK, MC, going up against EG.HuK, and now we're going to go back to HuK and continue with the EG, because apparently EG is the theme of today, and apparently there's a cute girl to Moonglade's left, so I take it this was at some kind of big land tournament. And, oh yeah, HuK is now officially EG. And they're just having a happy discussion. Alright, well, anyway, here are the players. We're watching MoonGlade. He is the purple Zerg in the bottom right, going up against HuK, who is the red Protoss in the bottom left. He is EG.HuK at this point in time, though he is still playing under EGHuK. I just think he hasn't gotten the change in accounts quite yet. Oh wow, so maybe this was a couple weeks ago. Wait, Husky? Oh, Husky. Oh, did Husky leak that information? I didn't know Husky... Also, Husky's gotten big ever since his beginning YouTube days, but still, let's watch this game, guys. It's going to be amazing. We have EG.HuK, he is a Protoss, going up against MoonGlade. We are seeing that HuK's probably going to do a Forge expansion. He does that all the time on this map. This is definitely one of the big maps to Forge expand on, and there's the Forge. It gives you the opportunity to even be a little bit aggressive against Zerg if you're going to go ahead and lock them in. And apparently HuK is nervous, and so is MoonGlade. That's kind of unfortunate for HuK. I know he had a lot of nerve issues in the beginning of... I'm laughing at Holy Other Comfort. HuK did have a lot of issues with nerves in the beginning of his big career. Like when he first went to Korea, he was choking and doing all that stuff. But he's really locked himself down. He's won DreamHack. He's Code S, high Code S in the GSL, and he is really coming into his own as a player. It's as he got basically fathered by MC in some respects with the OGS Liquid House, and now HuK's getting a good amount of scouting in. Looking down here, he's actually seen this completed pool. I wish I actually paid attention to when it was done instead of just blabbing on about everything else. But the point is, HuK's going to be fine. He's getting his Nexus out first, before the gateway or cannons. Probably going to want to get a cannon or two, some gateways out as well, to really start his wall. Because MoonGlade is trying to lock down this expansion as fast as he can. He does have 4 links coming out just to try and be a little bit pesky. But he's going to need to get out his expo soon, because HuK right now, there we go. MoonGlade's not going to be aggressive. He knows that. So he's getting out his expansion, going to try and react accordingly then to what HuK's going to be doing. HuK is throwing down his cannon first. And Pylon down here, looks like he feels like he can't wall off well enough without that. Probably going to use 2 gateways to keep this as a wall, and then just focus on canceling the second one to get it to Cybernetics Core if he needs to. Right now, this Ling is going to die, but it sees the hole in the wall, and I'm curious to see if HuK's gonna fill this out now. HuK, are you gonna? By the way, I'm really tired, guys. I'm just going to college, and I'm so dead. Classes and people. Oh, people are the worst. People are talking and trying to be friendly. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to play StarCraft. I want to sleep. Oh, I want to sleep so badly, but I have not been able to do that for the last 2 weeks. But that's okay. So HuK expansion is out. Let's see what's going to be able to use for his little bit of play. I'm so dead. I'm doing a horrible job of casting right now. I feel kind of bad for anybody watching, especially you, Elias, since you're like, first time casting. I just caught your last epic game, and now I'm just horrible. I'm also sweating a ton because I'm on the 3rd floor of a really hot dorm. Alright. So apparently, Roxas Pommy was lagging and HuK was checking out a girl. So hopefully it's not going to hurt his play at all. So now MoonGlade, let's see, he's getting out his first extractor. He's doing sort of a Spinny Shiwa-esque type of opener. Just going for straight links. And ooh, interesting expansion placement. Getting his 3rd over here. I like that. He can't go down here because of the proximity to HuK's base. So instead of working on time to get out this destructible rocks, he's going to take out. He's instead going to go for this as his 3rd base. I don't think HuK did not scout. They actually think he tried to by bringing his probe down to that bottom part of that ledge, but still does not get the scout unless he saw the drone moving out. HuK's now walled off with the Cybernetics Core in that spot. No need to build a gateway and cancel it to fill up the hole. The aggression is just not there from MoonGlade. HuK is just not stopping talking about the girl. Alright, so this is definitely a fun game between these guys. It is game 1, you can talk, whatever, nothing serious has happened quite yet. But HuK has still not seen that 3rd. Oh, and the Stalker down there is killed off, probably a Ling. HuK's going to move in here, realize that there's no third base, and OOnGLaDe tried to dance around and get the probe, but not going to be the case. A lot of drones are out. OOnGLaDe is really droning up as much as he can. Roach Warren and Evo Chamber are being built, so it's going to help him just get out his higher forms of tech. But HuK is turning over. Over's not going to go down, so there we go. Now the Queen's off creep. This is not going to be good, but right now HuK is trying to force out Lings, but OOnGLaDe is just going to stay on the creep and just calmly produce Lings. Drones, I mean, not Lings. You can see right now 44 is about to skyrocket into OOnGLaDe's favor the second that he can. We are seeing that there's going to be solid 4 gateways being produced by HuK down here in the bottom left, as it's going to, yep, there's the drone count going up an incredible amount for OOnGLaDe. That's really going to help him out, and it looks like HuK wants to push out. He's got this, he's killing his pilots to be able to move out with some kind of units, but it looks like he's probably going to take out the 3rd rock so he can get out that next base. Yeah, his sentries are not doing that, so I don't know if I'm going to be foolish quite yet, but HuK, oh, there we go. Proxy pylon down there. Looks like he just inferred that the 3rd is down here. And the information does suggest that. I mean, that it also is the case. And he's taking a lot of damage on that Stalker, and he almost lost it. One more hit from a Ling, and he actually would have lost that. But there's the warp gate about to complete, and he does have all these gateways done. So he's got 5 gates out to basically get out anything he can. +1 is just started, so HuK's not going to be able to use that. With his push, he's also not getting out this 3rd gate. He's got a lot of minerals, 800. He only needs 400 just to get out the Nexus, but he's just being very, very careful. Here are all of these Zealots going to try and start attacking this space, and which is great, because there's a Spore Crawler, but there's nothing else. Lings are running around. Oh, he scouted the pylon. That pylon's going to go down, but still, there are all these Zealots, but Roaches are on the field, and so these Zealots are not going to be able to do too much damage. HuK might try and actually snipe off the Queen. He's splitting up his Zealots, but he's not doing crazy amounts of damage. He's doing a good job. Probably going to kill off this one Roach at the very least. But right now, the drones are helping out attacking, but there's no need. I'm just going to get those guys mine. Oh, I didn't even get to kill off that Roach. That's not good for him. So he lost a lot in that little engagement, but HuK needs to get up to 30. That's what he's working for. He's down 30 food at the moment to OOnGLaDe. OOnGLaDe is really playing solidly. He's just not taking losses. You can see he's lost Lings, but who cares about losing Lings? They're expendable. So HuK, not able to do much damage. You can see that there's the 3rd. We're taking, I mean, the 4th for OOnGLaDe is going to be up here at what should be the 3rd. So now, actually, one big thing to note, the difference between Tal'Darim Altar LE versus the GSL is the fact that GSL only has these resources. It does not have these top 3 mill patches or this Vespene Geyser. It is just straight up no rocks. You can take the expansion with fewer resources. So HuK's 3rd is finally going down. I'm saying finally because he had 800 minerals at one point, but it did help him with the warpins to bring them in. But right now, Robo is going down to the 3rd, and a cannon in a great position. I love doing this when you place your buildings to make sure that Lings can't get a surround on your cannons. It just helps so much in terms of defense. And you have more cannons down there, and once again, limiting the way that they can move. And actually, it's going to hurt the probes mining from this gas. They have to go around to the left of this Vespene Geyser. So right now, HuK has all these pros on the field. I'm not sure what the worker counts are, but they're actually even at 59 each. OOnGLaDe, however, has got an extra 35 food. He's got a very powerful Roach army. He doesn't have Galil quite yet, but he is working out on some other upgrades. You do have the +2 missile attacks along with Galil being researched. So these Roaches do have that +1, which increases their power a great degree. Now, Zergans do have speed, and see when you research that, but Observer is being made. This cannon is still in a good entrenched position. Both of them are. And another Forge is going down for HuK in another position to help him with his cannon. So Blink is being researched as well as the Templar Archives being made. HuK's really locked down this 3rd base. I definitely like him sitting. Force being taken by OOnGLaDe, so his economy is really going to start getting up there. I mean, he's got to. This is a very eco-friendly map, and HuK is playing for the economy right now. He did a little bit of harassment down there. You can see he took out just one drone. It's not a ton, but hey, it's something. Plus he delayed all that mining time, but he didn't invest 5 Zealots, so probably not worth it. But the point, everything still stands that HuK is really going to start getting out as much as he can. He's got the, there you have the +2 attack, and who are all these suits next to me? Alright, but anyway, ground level, attack level 2. I don't know what's going on. The conversation from HuK is really throwing me off. Generally, pros don't talk during the games. They just concentrate in the game, but HuK is just lulling OOnGLaDe, I think. Men in Black. I need to watch that movie again. That was a good movie. So HuK is talking about Men in Black, and Moonglade is trying to kill him. But the food counts are pretty much even now. I don't know why foods didn't go up, but Blink is now there from HuK, and Moonglade is now scared as he's trying to do some things. But HuK, he doesn't have Blink. Oh, he engaged too quickly, and my computer lags, and then he pulls back. Okay. That stalker almost died. But Moonglade just got a very, very good bit of damage done there. I mean, now HuK's going to continue going there and blink away immediately, just doing a little bit of damage as he can, but there's no burrow out from Moonglade. And HuK actually blink forward and start taking out some of those more guys. Will he blink forward? I can't tell. Is that a hallucination that he just casted down there? I don't know. But Overseer is present, but goodbye to that. And the Queen can start taking out that Observer. If he targets down the Observer with the Queen, that could actually be a really, really nice move, but it's like he's not going to be doing that. HuK has got to start blinking away. There we go. Those guys start getting really, really hurt. HuK's got to be more careful with his blinks. He's doing a good bit of microing, but look at all these sentries, all these Templar down here. Immortal as well. I always going to like the buff when you get the +6 range for the Immortal as opposed to the 5 that it has right now. So HuK is being pretty good with his Observer. Oh, if does Moonglade see the Observer? He doesn't see it, but he will see it soon. Right now, these Stalkers just been annoying, trying to take out what they can. Roaches on the field are increasing in number, but HuK did manage to supply block Moonglade, so he's got to get more Overlords working. Decrease his supply blocking. He's got 7 Overlords in production, but only 4 now. 3 did complete, so we can go ahead and work on getting up to max. Both these guys' monies are money counts are very, very large. HuK is really getting out Immortals. He's got the +2 attack. He's getting the +2 armor, as well as shields, but no +3 attack. I don't know if there's a reason for that, or if it's just that's what he had the money for at the moment, because the +3 ground weapons does cost more than the shields. He'd also be working for Archons. That might be another part of his thinking. I mean, Archons with the plus upgrades to attack, I think, destroy Lings with 1 shot. So goodbye to that Overlord. It will fall. Moonglade is now getting out another base up here on the top, so this will be his 5th base. He's now getting attacked by all these Stalkers, which is unfortunate, but HuK doesn't have that much in terms of Stalker numbers anymore. He's just being very annoying with them. You can see he's hitting a lot of buttons to deal with this, and he's trying to snipe the Overseer. I think he tried to snipe the Overseer, but just failed at it. But that Stalker's going to fall. Yep, 1 shot does fall. So now Moonglade does have the +2 attack. Is there a hive? No hive quite yet. Infestation Pit is out. He's getting Neural Parasite. He already has Pathogen Glands. I don't know if he has any Infestors on the field quite yet. Yep, he's got 8 Infestors on the field. I don't know where they are. There they are. 8 Infestors are over here along with all of these Roaches. No Carapace upgrades quite yet. +1 Carapace is being researched right now. Spire is on the field just in case of Colossi. You want to be able to have that present. And HuK is now working on getting this whole base out. Nexus is on the way. Pylons are finishing. Both players are now maxed. Moonglade's going to use this as his cue to attack. He's got all of these Infestors. He's got the Neural Parasite, which is going to be huge against the Immortals. And, oh, where's the Neural Parasite on those Immortals? There's 1. There's 2 getting Neural Parasited. 3 Neural Parasited. And you can see that Moonglade's immediately attacking them. This is a great use of Neural Parasite, and he might want to continue doing that. But there are a lot of forces. Oh my god, the Psystorm, the feedbacks on all those Infestors, all those Roaches. Beautiful Psystorms attacking everything. The Immortal is still under Neural Parasite. Oh, but this is insane. The amount of damage that HuK is just putting out there. Immortals, the Psystorm, the feedbacks. Those Infestors, there are just a lot of them. There's even a Fungal on those Stalkers to help the retreat of these guys. But this Zealot, it has charge. Wow, HuK research charged for his Zealots, and that's going to be able to take out a lot of damage of the retreating Moonglade. But Moonglade is back to being maxed, and HuK is not. HuK is now 172 with a very strong army. Hallucinated Colossi. Oh, that's such a really good move. Just to surprise Moonglade with that. Moonglade might even Neural Parasite the Colossi, which I think he actually did. Oh yeah, that's not going to do anything. Beautiful decoys, use of hallucination to hit those hallucinated Colossi, and hopefully Moonglade is going to realize their hallucinations and just continue attacking. But he's got such a huge concave of those Roaches that he's just attacking everything very efficiently. Goodbye to that Immortal, and now Moonglade is close to max, or basically max, and now HuK's now down to 158 food, so a 50 food lead essentially for Moonglade. And goodbye to those couple Roaches, but that's not a big deal at all. There's no Observer, so you can actually retreat with those guys and just burrow down those injured guys and continue to attack, but it's not going to be the case. Right now, HuK has got his 4th completed, but he's got to start getting... Oh, look at all these probes in his main. He's got to get those back. He's continuing to attack, but Moonglade has so many Roaches. 1 fungal growth on those Stalkers, and those Stalkers are dead. There's no other way around it right now. They got the 2-1 upgrades. There is the Wow, shields level 2 is being researched, as well as armor. HuK stopped at +2 attack. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. MOOnGLaDe is not making use of this base up here, so he's still basically mining on 4 bases, which is allowing HuK to be close to him in terms of the mineral count that he's able to get. Now MOOnGLaDe is going to go for attack, and HuK stalkers are all out of position for this attack. He's got to realize what's going on. He's got to commit to this attack, though. If he just pulls back, these roaches are going to decimate almost everything. But there are a lot of Zealots, there are Archons and Immortals here, and it's going to be careful. There's a Neural Parasite, and oh no, there's a fungal on those, oh, huge fungal. So many probes just got taken out. Oh my god, this is horrible to see. And now all these Neural Parasites on these, on those Immortals are really causing trouble for HuK. And now HuK is going to take out this base, but he lost so many probes. There's a blinking behind, a flank from those stalkers. Zealots are going to do a lot of damage, because now that they're against the roaches, they are good against roaches. Roaches are going to have to deal with all these stalkers as well with the 2/2/2, and this +3 armor is about to complete as well. That's going to help out a lot, but oh, it barely completes. Oh, that's so good to see that time actually happen. But now Zealots are here, and HuK is going to try and be as annoying as he can, as pesky as he can. That charge and blink he's made to chase down that army. He's separated stalkers down here as well, sniping what he can. But be careful, because there is a fungal growth on all those stalkers. They will fall. There's no doubt about that. They will fall. So stalkers are also ready down here to attack, but MOOnGLaDe has more roaches, and now MOOnGLaDe is close to max once again, and HuK is down to 113, and all of these roaches are going to get a perfect flank on those stalkers. They're getting 1 or 2 attacks off, but Observer will be able to retreat. So now MOOnGLaDe's back to 4 bases actually, but he's got mining at 3 of them. Like, look at his third, or what really used to be his 5th base or 4th base or whatever it was. He's still got all those mineral patches. He doesn't have a ton of drones. He's got more drones at this base than any other one. This Zealot's got no damage done, and all of these 3 pylons. That's a little excessive. For he may have been wanting to actually build cannons or something. I don't really know. But does he have any DTs out? Because he needs to do some kind of harassment. I don't see any kind of DT tech out for him. But there is this +3 weapons about to complete. So HuK's upgrades are incredible. Right now he's at 322. MOOnGLaDe's at 22. Does he have a hive yet? No, still no hive. He's still on layer tech. That might start hurting. If he stays on layer tech for this entire part of this game, that might be enough for HuK to come back, because HuK's food count is starting to get up there. He's now 153 again. Both these guys have same probe and drone count, 66 and 65. MOOnGLaDe, and they even everything pretty much, income and everything. And will there be some side storms on those roaches? Yes, but they're going to retreat and burrow, and then those side storms are completely nullified. So that's unfortunate for HuK that he just lost that energy and did literally nothing. But just maybe trying to buy time. The problem is MOOnGLaDe is not going to go ahead and take out this base. I don't see how HuK can actually defend it. Even misblink down there. But this Archon has got to work on the position. And MOOnGLaDe's going to turn right around and take out that Stalker. Just one-shots it completely. HuK is now at the 3-3-2 with a 3 attack, 3 armor, and then 2 shields. No 3 shields is being researched, but this base is gone. There's no way HuK will be able to defend this. This Nexus is getting sniped. And once that's done, then HuK's income is going to be vastly diminished. And now we see a full surround by HuK, but the Zealots are behind all the Stalkers. There are a lot of Archons, but I don't know if there's just enough or not. There's just so many roaches down here. MOOnGLaDe is maxed. He can just reinforce himself completely. Will never go down below 200, or never go below 200. As he's just continuing to wreck his entire army. So HuK just invested almost his entire army to try and defend that base. And now he's going to retreat before he loses too much. But look at all of these probes, and look at that. By the way, 30 of those probes that were killed, a lot of them were actually during those fungal growth that HuK was trying to transfer. Now MOOnGLaDe has this hatchery going up in a hidden spot, but look at all these pylons that HuK has everywhere. I know we have all these Zealots too doing some damage. There are a lot of drones here. If they can just get, if you can just get away from those spine cars to take out the drones, but that's not going to happen. MOOnGLaDe is now moving away with all of those drones. Probably going to find a different base to go ahead and utilize. But look at this, HuK is forced to distance mine from this base that's so far away. Still no shields, but they cost 400. No surprise there that he's not getting that upgrade. You can see he's actually close to 400, but use that for a mothership or the shield upgrades. I wonder what he would choose, though I doubt he has the capabilities to get a mothership. He is, however, re-expanding to this base on the left. Now HuK's very diminished income is actually more than MOOnGLaDe's income. Moonglade, however, he's got all these drones going down there. It's just going to be fine. Let's income in a second. Plus, Moonglade's max doesn't even need an income because HuK has so much less. Here come all these roaches. They're going to attack all these probes. Oh, that's unfortunate. So HuK's going to lose. Even the ones carrying the minerals, like those are just gone. So HuK is taking a lot of losses. You can see the worker kill count is massive for Moonglade. So now, yeah, these roaches are going to move in and just sniping off everything. These are all the guys. They still had minerals in it too. How's that one have 900? That's just odd. So HuK is actually just took out this base in top left, or top middle, but all these drones just burrow. The observer wasn't there in time, so HuK can't go ahead and invest time in taking out those drones. He has to go ahead and try to make sure he doesn't die down here at his main base. Pull back his army, consolidate it, keep it together, because Protoss armies are not good if they're spread apart. Right now, Moonglade's being very good at multitasking. His roach army is massive. Still just with a 2-2 though. There's finally a hive out there, but no hive tech. He's not using it for research. He's not using it for the Greater Spire. He's not using it for Ultralisk. Excuse me. It's just straight up roaches right now. 2-2 roaches. And that's honestly looking like it might be enough. HuK is running around being as resourceful as he can with his army. He's got Templar, but his Templar, wow, great storms down there. He's going to do a lot of damage, but the thing is, Moonglade can just burrow now. Yep, and there's a burrow, and now Psystorm just deals damage too slowly. Now he's pushing them away with Psystorm. But I honestly think that he's not going to do enough damage because the Psystorm can just get dissipated. And there we go. Now that they're unburrowed, those Psystorms can do a lot, but with the burrowing, I think they burrow and heal more damage than the Psystorm deals. And right now, with the parasites making everything worse, HuK might actually take out that army with those Oh my god. I underestimated Archons. I was dismissing HuK as being dead. Look at those Archons. 0 health, 0 shields, I mean. And they're almost dead. And oh, HuK is trying to do the splash damage to attack them while they're underground. That's something I haven't seen since, well, Brood War on top of lurkers. You put a Zealot on top of a lurker and attack it with an Archon, and it deals damage to lurker. I've seen that before, but not in StarCraft 2 yet. I like seeing that. It's a good old Brood War refresher. Now we're seeing all of these roaches once again going to attack those Archons that were almost healed. But they're dead. Oh, goodbye to them. Oh, and it gets caught in the wrong direction. Roach is still there at the watchtower. All those stalkers are present, and HuK is still trying to distance mine. Moonglade is no longer max food. HuK is being great with sending just zealot forces down different places to prevent Moonglade from mining, but right now HuK, he took out this base, but Moonglade still has an economy. Look at this base down here. It's got mineral patches to spare. Almost, not really, but now we're seeing all those zealots go down, and the ruins actually did a lot to help out Moonglade in taking out those zealots. Now we're seeing HuK move out small force of stalkers, but still, that's most of his army count right now is literally just probes. He has 51 probes and 91 food, and there we go. HuK calls GG after he gets fungal growth. So that's going to mean game 1 it goes to Moonglade. So we're going to go on to game number 2 in a second. But that was a really cool game. Moonglade, I just want to check if he started using his hive tech. He has hive. Yeah, Greater Spire is on the way. Greater Spire, no Ultralisk Cavern or anything though. So gladly he's going to at least get Broodlords, but good stuff from him. And they're going to move on and see what's going to happen in game number 2.